Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Katie Stazak. It's Saturday, it's Sunshine Millions Day, and the 44th Annual Eclipse Awards are set to take place here tonight. It is going to be a tremendous day, so let's get right to this tremendous 11 race card. Here are the track and weather conditions. We have a fast main track and a firm turf course. We start Saturday off with a $20,000 claimer. 4-year-olds and upward will be going a mile and a 16th on the turf course. Just one jockey change in here. Luis Contreras will be aboard the 6. And we'll join this race in progress.
The Whisper on the Wind is right there in contention too as they race for the turn, and then it's Colorado Daydream stepbrother behind them. Cheyenne Nation still about 8 behind as they move for the far turn. Bingo Bango Bongo, Tom Kitten, and Hurricane Elvis, a 49 1/2 mile, and it is Overton Square who leads the way by a length on the far turn. And then it's Dreaming of Danny. Sneaky Kitten is third to the outside. Down toward the rail comes Whisper on the Wind in fourth, and they're into the stretch. Overton Square continues to lead the way. Sneaky Kitten to the outside comes on. At the rail, it's Whisper on the Wind with running room, and from far behind, Hurricane Elvis is coming with a rush. And here comes Hurricane Elvis in the center of the course under Jose Lezcano, and they're up to win. Tight for second there. Whisper on the Wind on the inside. Overton Square right there too. Sneaky Kitten was fourth.
And Hurricane Elvis gets up in a blanket finish to take the first race. Jose Lezcano was in the irons for trainer Mark Cassie and owners Horse and Around Racing Stable and Paul Haddad. Hurricane Elvis paid $50.60 to open the day. And on to the second race now. This is a maiden special weight for 3-year-olds. They'll be going a mile and a 16th on the main track. Scratch the 10, viable option.
They're off. J.S. Bach out quickly. So's Old Mountain Lane. So the stablemates are 1 too early as they race toward the turn. Then long shot iPhone Addiction right behind them. Mountain Lane goes up on the outside, and Ocean Telegraph on the extreme outside is moving up. And then it's 37 Lives On, a length and a half farther back to Sierra Victor, 20 gauges after that. Caprock Kid follows them. And then it's back to Frenchman Bay on the inside of Cold Spice. And Tap It Like That trails the field as they race onto the backstretch. It's J.S. Bach in front and Ocean Telegraph second through a 23 4/4. These two lead the way. Old Mountain Lane is running in third to the inside. And then it's Mountain Cry on the far outside. 37 Lives On in between horses. iPhone Addiction, Sierra Victor, Caprock Kid to the outside. Behind them, Frenchman Bay is 8 lengths off the lead and riding the rail. Then it's Cold Spice and 20 gauge on the outside. Tap It Like That trails through a 47 4/2 mile. And now the field races for the turn where it's J.S. Bach in front. J.S. Bach shakes away from Ocean Telegraph, opens up a length and a half, and then it's Old Mountain Lane. 37 Lives On. Mountain Cry on the far outside is next. Sierra Victor, Caprock Kid after that, and then comes Frenchman Bay. Around the far turn, and it is J.S. Bach on top a length and a half. Ocean Telegraph full out in second. Mountain Cry, Old Mountain Lane to the inside next. And they're coming to the top of the stretch. 3/4 in 1:12 and 2. And J.S. Bach goes for Baroque at the top of the stretch. Opens up a 5-length lead. And then it's Old Mountain Lane toward the inside, followed by Mountain Cry and Ocean Telegraph, but it's all J.S. Bach. J.S. Bach to win it. The race is going to be for second, and it goes to Old Mountain Lane over Frenchman Bay, then Mountain Cry.
And J.S. Bach wins under wraps in the second race. John Velasquez was the winning jockey for trainer Todd Fletcher and owner Donald Disney. J.S. Bach paid $3.60 to win. And we'll be right back with more racing after this. Welcome back. Here's the third race. This is an allowance for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upward. They'll be sprinting 6 furlongs on the main track. And we'll join this race in progress.
halfway from third to the outside. And then Pekinisa dropping back. Little Tammy is next. And the others have work to do, and they're coming toward the top of the stretch. And it's Angel Code loose on the lead. Runs a half in 45 flat. And they're into the stretch. Angel Code by 2.5. Remarkable Teresa tries to close the gap. It is coming now. And then comes behind them Libby's Lucky Charm in third. Down to the 16th pole. Angel Code holding off Remarkable Teresa and Libby's Lucky Charm and the others. And Angel Code goes all the way. Wins it by almost 3 in the end. Remarkable Teresa was next, and then came Libby's Lucky Charm, followed by either Switch to the lead or Little Tammy.
And Angel Code turns away all challengers in the third race, getting the win. Edgar Zayas was the winning jockey for trainer Jorge Navarro and owners Passion Stables, Inc. Angel Code paid $7.80 to win. We'll get you our fourth race now. This is an allowance. 4-year-olds and upward will be going 1 mile and a 16th on the turf course. No scratches or jockey changes to report.
They're off. Sailors Creek came out very well, goes out to take the lead along with Broadway Zen. Sportscaster out third between those two, and Lawyer Jim came out running in fourth as they move for that first turn. And then on the inside, it's Texas Zip, who's running in fifth and saving all the ground into the turn. Biedermeyer is right there too with Town Extension, and then in behind them comes Break Even Analysis. Farther out, My Gal Sal, Neo Classic is next, and then comes Taglib and Tracastle, followed by Los Barachos, and Sunset District is the trailer. 23-1 was the opening quarter mile onto the backstretch, rather 24-1, and the leader here is Broadway Zen. Broadway Zen by 2, Sailors Creek running in second, Sportscaster third, Lawyer Jim fourth to the outside. Then it's Town Extension fifth in between horses. Neo Classic is moving up, and on the far outside it's My Gal Sal. Then comes Break Even Analysis, Biedermeyer to the inside, Taglib is after that. Texas Zip's got 8 lengths to make up, and then comes Tracastle as they make their way for the turn, then Los Barachos and Sunset District 14th and last, a 48 flat half mile. And now the field races for the far turn. Broadway Zen on the inside, Sailors Creek between, Neo Classic to the outside. The three of them across the track. Town Extension behind them, Sportscaster pinned in on the inside, needs some running room. And then comes Break Even Analysis to the outside, Biedermeyer, and on the far outside, Taglib at their end of the stretch. And it's Sailors Creek in front. Sailors Creek, Taglib on the far outside with a burst of speed, and Taglib hits the front. Sailors Creek down toward the inside comes Town Extension. Taglib won it. Town Extension was second, Sailors Creek was third. Then a photo between Break Even Analysis and Los Barachos.
What a nice run from Taglib. He comes flying down the stretch to take the fourth race. Julian Leperoux was in the irons for trainer Kieran McLaughlin and owners Shadwell Stable. Taglib paid $10.20 to win. And that'll take us to our fifth race and our stakes action. This is the Sunshine Million Sprint, $100,000 on the line. 4-year-olds and upwards, bred in Florida, Maryland, New York, and Pennsylvania. They'll be going 6 furlongs on the main track.
They're racing in the Sunshine Million Sprint, and Happy My Way bounds out of the inside gate to take the early lead. And on the outside, Weekend Hideaway is away running in second, right behind Happy My Way early. And then it's Grand Shore's third to the inside. Farther out comes Punt Ruski as they continue their way up the backstretch. Then it's Sam Sparkle, Brothers of the Time, and Yogi Berra's last. But it ain't over till it's over, and the opening quarter mile goes in 22 3/5 seconds. And now they move for the far turn, and Happy My Way is the leader, clear by a length. Weekend Hideaway is running in second by a length and a half. Punt Ruski is third. Then comes Grand Shores to the inside, followed by Sam Sparkle, who's got 5 lengths to make up. Then Brothers of the Time and Yogi Berra, and they're coming toward the top of the stretch, and it's Happy My Way drifting out a bit, but in front as they turn for home. Ran 44 and 4 for a half mile, but here's Weekend Hideaway on the outside, and Weekend Hideaway takes the lead. Grand Shores is down at the rail, and Punt Ruski's on the far outside, but it's Weekend Hideaway. Weekend Hideaway and Javier Castellano running away to victory over Grand Shores. And then it was Happy My Way, and close behind them, Brothers of the Time and Punt Ruski.
And Weekend Hideaway takes the Sunshine Million Sprint. Javier Castellano was the winning jockey for trainer Phil Serpy and owners Red and Black Stable. And after the race, winning trainer Philip Serpy talked about how he was expecting a big effort from Weekend Holiday, who entered this race after the Sunshine Millions was opened up to New York Pennsylvania and Maryland breds.
Well, you know, we were bringing him down here all along, but we were very happy when the race opened up to the other state-bred horses, and it looked like a logical spot to run him back in. He was kind of coming off of a couple of rough races in New York, but he's been really training well down here. His works have been sensational, and we were looking forward for a big race today. You know, I know it was tough. Happy My Way is always a tough horse to run against. You know, he's never off the board, but our horse ran an exceptional race today, and we're just very happy.
And that brings us to our 6th race. This is the Sunshine Millions Turf with a $100,000 purse. Scratch the 1, St. Pierre. Also, 1 jockey change. Leandro Gonsalves will be aboard the 2 startup.
They're racing in the Sunshine Millions Turf. And off to a good start is Decisive Moment on the far outside. Long shot Breitling Flyer goes with him. These two out for the lead together. Startup came out running in 3rd. And then it's Iron Power in 4th. And on the far outside, Reporting Star goes up 3 wide into that turn. These 5 out quickly as they move into that first turn. And it's a gap of another 3 lengths more back to Bad Debt, followed by Hobbs. And at the back of the field, Manchurian High and Best Plan Yet. 23 and 2 was the first quarter. Onto the backstretch they go, where it's Decisive Moment and Breitling Flyer, 2 long shots duking it out early on. These 2 nose to nose on the lead, and they're 2.5 lengths clear of Startup, who's just to the inside of the gray Iron Power. After that comes Reporting Star in 5th, within 5 lengths of the lead and racing outside of Bad Debt. It's another 5 lengths more back to Hobbs. Then Manchurian High, who's second last. Best Plan Yet trails a 46 and 4 half mile. And the battle continues between Decisive Moment and Breitling Flyer, and Decisive Moment gets away by a length. But now here comes Iron Power, and he storms into second around the far turn. Moving 2 is Reporting Star, who's out there 3 wide and caught in traffic, and steadying there was Best Plan Yet near the back of the field. And they're coming to the top of the stretch, and Iron Power turns for home in front. Manchurian High on the far outside, and Bad Debt closing through at the fence. Decisive Moments in tight, and on the outside comes Reporting Star into the final furlong, and Manchurian High has run away. Manchurian High and Luis Saez have won the Sunshine Millions Turf. And then came Reporting Star second, followed in 3rd by Bad Debt, and Iron Power was 4th.
And Manchurian High scores a 3 1/4 length victory in the Sunshine Millions Turf. Luis Saez was the winning jockey for owner and trainer Lily Kurtnix. Manchurian High paid $8.20 to win.
Gulfstream Park is one of Florida's top entertainment destinations, mixing restaurants, clubs, a casino, and international boutique shops with world-class racing. In a lavish, sun-drenched setting with the feel of a Mediterranean village, Gulfstream is a leading year-round entertainment and tourist destination and the home of luxury residences in 2014. The Stronach family, owners of Gulfstream Park, is committed to the sport of thoroughbred racing and the grace, spirit, and generosity of the horse.
Welcome back. Here's the 7th race, an allowance with an optional claiming tag of $62,500. 4-year-olds and upward will be going a mile and a 16th on the turf course. Scratch the 13, the 15, and the 16. And we'll join this race in progress.
Along is Depeche Chad, and then comes Dashing David and Michael with us. Around the far turn, still Silver Spite and Inch Cape. And these 2 are head and head on the lead. They've got 3 lengths on Pluven, who cuts the corner in 3rd. And then it's Pyrite Mountain to the outside. Farther out, Zane Moonjaws with plenty of work to do. Sycamore Lane is down at the rail, and Inch Cape has taken the lead. Pluven is finishing fast on the outside. Inch Cape, Pluven to the outside. Sycamore Lane comes late on the rail, but it's Pluven. Pluven has won from Inch Cape, Sycamore Lane, and Pyrite Mountain.
Pluven takes the 7th race. John Velasquez gets his 2nd win of the day. This one's for trainer Chad Brown and owners Robert LaPenta, Gary Finder, and Bradley Thoroughbreds. Pluven paid $11.60 to win. That takes us to the 8th race now. This is the Sunshine Millions Distaff with a $150,000 purse. Fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upward, bred in Florida, Maryland, New York, or Pennsylvania, will be going 7 furlongs on the main track.
They're racing in the Sunshine Millions Distaff and off to a good start. Swingers Party on the far outside is sent out of there. Put a Foot has early speed too. Right up there too is Dame Dorothy in between horses. Coming through on the inside is Wildcat Lily, Dreamlicious, close to the pace with Flutterby. Right there between Rivals and Girl About Town is on the inside. Then it's Devil's Cave, Golden Production, toasting to the inside, followed by My Pal Chrissy, and then comes Sheer Drama and Tappett's World at the back of the field. They went 22 flat for the first quarter, and Put a Foot is the leader, opening up 2.5 lengths here on Wildcat Lily. Ran a 22 flat opening quarter mile as the field heads for the far turn. Swingers Party is third, and now underway is Dame Dorothy and Edgar Prado on the far outside. They're 3 wide and within 2 lengths of the lead. Flutterby is after that. They went 44 and 2 for a half mile. Then comes Girl About Town, Sheer Drama, making a move on the far outside, but still about 7 lengths behind as Dame Dorothy heads for home on the far outside, and she's now in front. Dame Dorothy has taken the lead at the top of the stretch. Opens up by 2. Wildcat Lily is next. Swingers Party, Flutterby, Put a Foot on the inside. Sheer Drama far outside, and toasting in behind horses, but it's Dame Dorothy. Dame Dorothy and Edgar Prado to win the Sunshine Millions Distaff. Sheer Drama was second, and then came Flutterby and Toasting.
And Dame Dorothy is much the best in the Sunshine Millions Distaff. Dame Dorothy was ridden to victory by Edgar Prado for trainer Todd Fletcher and owner Bobby Flay. Dame Dorothy paid $6 for her victory. And after the race, winning trainer Todd Fletcher talked about how the Distaff provided Dame Dorothy with a good opportunity that paid off.
I thought it was quite good. You know, we really didn't come down here with this race in mind. When the conditions were changed a little bit and opened it up for Pennsylvania breds, we decided it might be a good opportunity for her. A little unsure. I think she's actually better going a little bit longer, but worked out well today.
The 9th race is the Sunshine Millions Filly and Mare Turf 4-year-olds and upward, bred in Florida, Maryland, New York, or Pennsylvania, will be going 1 mile and a 16th on the turf course. Scratch the 11, Dame Dorothy. That was your Sunshine Millions Distaff winner.
They're off in the Sunshine Millions Filly and Mare Turf. And a good start by Speed Seeker, who goes out to the front with Salamera, Effie Trinket on the far outside, and Waterway Run close up too. Then it's Pink Puppy, followed by Peace Talk. Awesome Flower on the outside is next. Then Lightbringer, followed by Rock On Baby and E.B. Rider at the back of the field as they race for the turn. Salamera and Jose Lescano will make the lead here. And they run around that first turn in 24 and 3/5 seconds. Effie Trinket is second to the outside. And then it's Speed Seeker taken back, running in third along the rail. Waterway Run is fourth. Pink Poppy has been guided outside in fifth. Only 2 lengths off the lead and moving up toward the leaders right now. And then it's Awesome Flower on the outside of Peace Talk. In between rivals, Rock On Baby. Lightbringer is at the rail. And E.B. Rider is last, 8 lengths off the lead as Julien Leparoux makes an early move with Pink Poppy. And they've taken the lead here after a 49 and 4 half mile. It's Pink Poppy to the front. Salamera second to the inside. Then it's Waterway Run in third. Going up in between horses is Speed Seeker with Effie Trinket right there as well. And that Awesome Flower on the outside. Also moving on is Rock On Baby in between horses. Speed Seeker checking out of there. And then comes Peace Talk. Around the far turn, it is Pink Poppy in front. Waterway Run to the outside. Awesome Flower 3 wide. Effie Trinket cuts the corner. And then comes Rock On Baby, and they're into the stretch. And it is Pink Poppy. Pink Poppy into the final furlong. Waterway Run on the outside comes on. Awesome Flower third. Pink Poppy holding off Waterway Run and Awesome Flower. And Pink Poppy and Julien Leparoux have won. And then it was Waterway Run, followed by Awesome Flower. Rock On Baby was fourth.
And Pink Poppy upsets the Sunshine Millions Filly and Mare Turf, paying $22.50 to win. That was your track handicapper, Ron Nicoletti Longshot, and he gets this Longshot win on his birthday. Happy birthday, Ron. Julien Leparoux was the winning jockey for trainer Marty Wolfson and owners Arundel Farms.
Here comes Capo Bastone with a bold late rally. Can Capo Bastone do it here? Yes, he did!
Capo Bastoni with a tough customer and awfully fast on the inside. It's going to be Capo Bastone.
Capo Bastone, Grade 1 placed in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile at 2, and a Grade 1 winner at Saratoga at 3. New for 2015 at Adena Springs South.
The 10th race is the Sunshine Millions Classic with a $250,000 purse. 4-year-olds and upward, bred in Florida, Maryland, New York, or Pennsylvania, will be going 1 1/8 miles on the main track.
They're off in the Sunshine Millions Classic, and Transparent was off a beat slowly. Wildcat Red and I'm Stepping It Up go out to the front together. Senor Quisqueano came out running in third to the inside, and East Hall is fourth early. Transparent, who did not have the best of starts, is fifth and racing just to the inside of Catholic Cowboy as they go into the turn, and Wildcat Red is on the lead. Wildcat Red has made the front, and he's in front by a length. And then it's I'm Stepping It Up in second as they go to the backstretch and complete a quarter in 22 3/5 seconds. So the pace is very hot, and now I'm Stepping It Up's going to take the lead outside of Wildcat Red. And Senor Quisqueano is 2.5 lengths off of them. Transparent has made his way up into fourth now. Catholic Cowboy and East Hall at the back of the field, but only 5 lengths separates the field with 5 furlongs to go. A long shot, I'm Stepping It Up in front. Whipped through a 46 flat half mile and continues toward the half mile pole, a half length on top of Wildcat Red. Senor Quisqueano is getting close on the outside, and now he's second, and Wildcat Red just got caught in traffic. Wildcat Red has been shuffled all the way back to last on the far turn. Senor Quisqueano is the leader, and East Hall has circled up on the outside with Catholic Cowboy. Transparent is fourth, put to the whip to go. Wildcat Red at the back of the field now with I'm Stepping It Up. 3/4 went in 1:10 2, and they're coming to the top of the stretch where Senor Quisqueano is trying to upset the field here. East Hall on the outside comes on. After that, it's Catholic Cowboy in third. Transparent is fourth, final furlong. Senor Quisqueano, East Hall on the outside, Catholic Cowboy between them. They're coming down to the line, and it's Senor Quisqueano and East Hall. Senor Quisqueano has won the Sunshine Millions Classic. East Hall was second, Catholic Cowboy was third, and Transparent was fourth.
And Sir Quisqueano pulls the upset in the Sunshine Millions Classic. He paid $43.20. Edgard Zayas was your winning jockey for trainer Peter Walder and owners Luch Racing Stables. And after the race, an emotional Peter Walder talked about how rewarding this win was for him.
I'm shaken. It's been a tough meet so far. My grandfather's been ill, and it's been a really up and down meet, and it's just it's nice to get this one. And I can't thank my owner enough for picking this horse out and pushing the run in this race. And Edgar rode a fantastic race.
We close out Saturday's card with this 11th race. This is a maiden special weight for 3-year-olds. They'll be going 1 1/8 miles on the turf course. Scratch both of your also eligibles here. That's the 15 and the 16.
They're off. Cat Humor had a very good beginning. On the inside is Dr. Nefario, and rushing up Maiden Detroit outside of them up to grab the lead, and Maiden Detroit will take the lead. Dr. Nefario is going to go with him, and Cat Humor will sit back running in third position. Intelligence is fourth, and on the far outside comes Vigas in fifth, racing wide into that first turn. Epsilon saves ground sixth on the inside. Then comes Big Ben, Fair Advantage. 3 lengths more back to Gray Wizard, and then down toward the inside, Summer Dancer. After that, in between horses is Let Us Pray. Danish Dynaformer is there on the outside. And at the back of the field are Caldera and Animal Cracker. 23 2 was the quarter, and they're on to the backstretch, where the leader is a long shot, Vigas, by a length and a half over Maiden Detroit. Dr. Nefario follows in third. Cat Humor moving up on the outside, fourth, and now into third as they head up the backstretch. Then Epsilon, Intelligence together. Fair Advantage is after that. Down toward the inside, it's Big Ben, Gray Wizard right there in between horses, and Danish Dynaformer goes up on the outside. Let Us Pray is being ridden along for more run, 9 lengths off the lead. Animal Crackers after that. Then comes Caldera to the inside, and Summer Dancer, 47 2 for a half around the far turn. A huge long shot, Vigas on the outside, a narrow lead. Maiden Detroit alongside Cat Humor now. Cat Humor let loose, now moves up on the outside to take the lead. Danish Dynaformer, Animal Cracker on the far outside is coming too. At the top of the stretch, Cat Humor turning for home with the lead. Inside, Maiden Detroit, Animal Cracker on the outside comes on. Maiden Detroit battling back on the rail. Cat Humor alongside. Outside of them, Animal Cracker. It's Maiden Detroit. Cat Humor. Animal Cracker on the outside. Maiden Detroit. Cat Humor. These two made in Detroit. And then it was Cat Humor, Animal Cracker, Danish Dynaformer, and Epsilon.
And Made in Detroit takes the race day finale. Paco Lopez was in the irons for trainer Rick Violet and owners Nick Mimatis, Paul Tackett, and Robert Byerling. Made in Detroit paid $25.20 to win. And we had some pretty big payouts today from our exotic wagers. The Pick 4 of 4 paid $10,880.15. The Pick 5 4 of 5, $537.55. 5 of 5, $65,314.20. And the Rainbow 6, 5 of 6, $10,164.90. There will be a $150,000 guaranteed jackpot pool going into Sunday's card. No one hit the Rainbow 6 today. That's going to do it for Saturday's card. Hope you enjoyed Sunshine Millions Day, but you got to be right back with us tomorrow on Sunday because we have 11 more great races on the card. Some really nice fields, especially on the turf. In the 8th race, I'm going to be watching Bugle. She's due for her first win after running second in each of her first 2 starts. It really came down to a head bob in her last start on December 11th. She just got a little bit unlucky, missed by a nose, but this is really a filly with some quality. She was a $400,000 purchase. She's a daughter of Warfront. I love Warfronts on the turf, and I think the 3rd time is going to be the charm for her. Then in the 10th race, I'm going to be watching I Am Now from the Todd Pletcher barn. She has yet to run a bad race on the grass. Got caught up in a little bit of tight quarters in her last start in December 23rd, but she had a clear run in the end, came running, just missed by a length, but that earned her the highest last out buyer of this field with an 81. That's just some of what you can watch out for tomorrow. You got to be with us here at Gulfstream Park. Thanks for watching Thoroughbred Action. I'm Katie Stazak.